Ah? Did we fix it? Did we fix it? Is it fixed now? Can you hear me? Can you? La 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 la. Okay. Yay. Okay, so thank you, LJL, for the $5. Ow! I'm a cat. um, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So I had to restart my system, and in restarting my system, all of my defaults are not okay. Fun times. Oh, goodness gracious. How are you guys? Hey, Mixer. Hey, Minty. S'moresy. Hey, Omega. Hey, Casual Honey. Lou, Trainmaster. Niall, Noah, Mark. Nakia. How are you guys? LZ Wildcat. Steel, how are you, baby? Adrian. How are you guys? Speak, confess. I'm confessing. I am Sess. Thank you again, AJL, for the $5 super chat. Means a lot. Thank you. Bold and Brash. Hello, hello. What did I do? Was that? Are you LJ? You're not LJL, are you? No? Did you? No, be good. Sounds like a roll call, kind of, isn't it? Rickles, the Rickly Tickly one. Da 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 da. Bing. All right, there we go. Okay, so I think I got everything fixed now, and we should be good. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasó, James? ¿Cómo se dice? All right. Okay, so roll call. Who knows Love Hina? Please. Who are my actual anime fans? Who? I guess if you don't know Love Hina, that doesn't mean you're not actually an anime fan. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that Rocky Balboa when I hear Adrian. Adrian! My first hair manga. Mine too. Mine too, honey. Makoto is best. Okay, so I was gonna say who's the best waifu. It's absolutely Makoto, but we're gonna go through it together, okay? For the people who don't know, am I tripping? Usually I'm tripping. I'm pretty crazy. I may be crazy. I may be crazy. I may be crazy. Possibly. Hey, Brat, how are you, baby? I will get caught up on YouTube comments soon. I will be. Hello? Is it on Hell or Angel? Hey, Vampire. I'm so glad I could catch this. I'm so glad. I do it. I was get anime. Need to rewatch it. You know, it's also a manga. It's not just the anime. Are you not a true fan? Do you only know the anime? Do you? Are you a fake fan? I'm kidding. Just if you only know the anime, you're not a fake fan. Okay, so Makoto looks good in a mob suit. I can't disagree. Not whatsoever. I'm good. Maybe crazy. The eyes are wide. Are the window of the soul. I do have crazy eyes. Anytime I get a VTuber model, my eyes do this because my eyes are abnormally large in real life. Oh, thank you, JRG. Thank you for subscribing via YouTube. Oh, so sweet. I thought we were using the lady title, Xena Wolfstalter. You can use that title if you would desire. How old is the manga? Schmorzy, I do not want to reveal the age that is on my fake ID. Thank you. And tearing crazy eyes. Best girl Makoto. Yes, Splodge. Yes. Okay, there are other females. We should totally explore the other females and pretend they exist. I mean, you know, live in a world where they exist. Cena, they don't exist. I know, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't exist. But yeah, Makoto's like badass. Like she's a ride or die. The other characters can be said that they become good over the course of the anime. Like they become decent waifu. They become waifu material. But she's the one who's like, from the beginning, from the very, very, very beginning, she was freaking amazing, and everything that you want. And she's a bit of a badass, is she not? Who doesn't want Makoto? Who doesn't want Makoto? Mitsune. I don't. I had an argument. What sparked this today, Xena? I had a conversation with a friend, and that conversation with a friend was going over who makes for a decent waifu, and they didn't say Makoto, and I'm upset. I'm really upset, and I'm taking this pain to because I'm a trash bag, guys. I'm a trash bag. I am a trash bag. You guys should not allow me to do this. I'm taking my pain to you guys. I need you guys to tell me I'm not crazy, that I think Makoto is the best. They're like, oh, but like being the best from the beginning is so great. But like, what about character development? Okay, well, you're talking to a person who has not developed her character. I'm a trash bag and I'm pretty much staying that way. I have not changed too much. I have calmed down a little bit, but why not just stay pretty boss from the beginning? No? All right, I'm gonna put on my Spotify so I can actually hear some music in the background, but I'm gonna have to invest in the manga. Then there is the anime. The anime you can watch the anime too. It's perfectly fine. Kitsune the drunkard comedy. Wait, what? If I say I'm crazy, I can't be crazy because crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's why I like to tell people, I'm like, I guess I'm really not that crazy because I say I'm crazy, so I'm not that crazy, am I? Uh-huh. Well, hi. Well, happy birthday, Rusalka. A decent husbando. I could make that argument. Are you saying they are? Or are you asking? Amala is also interesting for the. I know nothing about those types of vibes, JM. I am a good Jewish girl who doesn't think anything dirty ever. What is the criteria for a character for waifu? Okay, actually, let's go over that. I think they need to be hello, Amir. I think that to be a good waifu, you need to be super, super loyal. No, super loyal. Sus, I'm not sus. I don't know how. I'm not sus. I'm convicted. By the way, everybody who got I'm not sus convicted merch, thank you very much. Those mugs. Some of you guys got mugs. If you go to zenaalexander.com if you want some, you don't have to, but it it makes me happy knowing that you guys have have you guys have merch that says I'm not convicted. I'm not sus. I'm convicted. It's funny. Became a good husbando. See, that's what I think so splotch. It was more character development. Makoto had a lot of character development. She did have character development, but the development did not take a negative trait for towards being a waifu and turn it into being a good waifu. Does that make any sense? Am I making any sense? I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, so what makes a good waifu? Super loyal, right? Super loyal. Someone who's a ride or die. Like, you can be wrong. Like, okay, I used this during my argument. I was talking about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Follow me. We're going for a ride. When Kanye West was tripping on some stuff and he decided to go run for president, Kim Kardashian did not. I'm not saying she's a good ride or die. I'm not saying she's a good waifu. This is just an example of what a good waifu would do in this specific instance. She didn't say publicly, yeah, he's crazy. He should not run for president. This is stupid. She was like, yeah, I think he'd make a good president. And she stood by her man until she couldn't anymore because he did some other stuff. That's the level of ride or die. I do not care how wrong you are in the streets. I will absolutely back you. That's what she should do. Bull, I smell bull. Wait, bull on what? Bull on what? There's one point in the anime where Amala practically offers herself in marriage and nearly seals the deal with a kiss before the king barges in. Isn't convicted sus. I'm not convicted. I'm sus. New merch. I messed it up. It should be I'm not sus. I'm convicted. I messed it up. She learned to let someone else take care of her, softened up a bit. It's also interesting for maturity, the maturity she conveys, given she's older and all, but still. I mean, yeah, I could see that. Hold on. Hold on. But yeah, my friend was like sitting there trying to convince me the kitsune was freaking. I was like, it even says it on the fandom, like she's opportunistic. Like she's going to stab you in the back if she gets the chance to. She's not a ride or die. She's a ride if it seems okay, right? I don't know. Like, I do like that she's a little bit of a mess. Like, she's always causing shit and whatnot. I like her for her antics. I like her. She would be my bestie. She would be the one that I use to go on some crazy adventures with. But I would never. Okay, let's look at this from a date. I'm trying to change the word. Date, marry, dump. Okay. Those are the words we're going to use because we don't want YouTube to get mad. Date, marry, dump, right? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Date, marry, dump. From a date, marry, dump perspective, I wouldn't dump Kitsune necessarily. We don't need to drop her off at a landfill if you catch what I'm talking about. But I hate that you guys can see how many times I close one eye. This is I look silly. Okay, from a date marry dump perspective, Kitsune, I put in the date. She seems like she would be a wild ride. Can we do a anime waifu tier list? I would maybe that's what I'll do because I know a lot of people who are into ASMR roleplay content aren't necessarily into VTuber stuff. I am putting out a new a VTuber channel. It's not the other channel I talked about before. Um, Maybe I'll do that there. Would you guys be interested in that? Like going over like we could give every waifu like different traits and what those traits would like points D&D style at that. Oh my god, we could do a thing. We could do a thing. We could do a thing. I want to do a thing. Can we fan go over a set of swap swagger style? I mean, I'm not I do like it. I didn't think about it as fangirling before. By the way, if you are not familiar with Love Hina, a bunch of spoilers are going to be in this live stream. I understand if you're like, can't do it, Xena, gots to go. But yeah, like, yeah, I don't. If you go into everything that has to do with Kitsune, she's just so, like, she will stab you in the back if she thinks that she's going to get something on you. She is cute, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, I love her style as well. What are some of the other ones? Okay, if we have to eliminate Makoto as ultimate waifu, who's next? Do we want to look at Seta? We could. I'm saying this like such a freaking American. Seta. Let's go look at Seta, guys. Slap your knee. How do I feel about Seta? I mean, she's kind of ditzy. And yeah, she's sweet. I don't like that have the younger picture of her there. Do we have another one? When we're talking about waifus and whatnot. They don't have any of the older ones in there? No? No? Sorry. Xena got distracted. I'm waiting for the Sharpie content. Sharpie content. We were talking about a whole bunch of anime this morning. It was Love Hina. Rent a Girlfriend came up a lot. It always feels like you're doing a tier list. It already feels like you're doing a tier list. I mean, we're just talking about Love Hina. It's not necessarily a tier list yet. I would be a friend. Heed my words, boys. Don't stick your dick in drunk or crazy. Is this why I don't get any play? Because I'm crazy? Nobody wants to stick their... How am I? Hey, Kimani, how are you, babe? Set to submit. Sorry, I kept saying he, didn't I? I was she, didn't I? Sorry, I got distracted. At one point, the dubbed anime said it's hard not to be jaded at my age. Maybe if I'm going to have this conversation, I shouldn't have Spotify going. Sorry, I was literally listening to that song. I get dirty thoughts about you. It gets worse when I'm without you. And I kept thinking about the singer's name, and I kept saying she when I was talking about Seta. I'm silly. Hey, Jordan, how are you? Well, no, we're not talking about Full Metal Alchemist, Adrian. We're talking about, and hey, Cassie, we're talking about Love Hina. Love Hina. I would. How am I doing today? I'm alive. I'm alive. I get dirty thoughts about you. It gets worse when I'm without you. Crap. What was I gonna click? No. Fuck. What was I gonna do? There was something else. Okay, so yeah, Makoto. We've already said early on, Makoto is ultimate waifu. I don't understand any argument for anyone else. But if we had to eliminate Makoto, who's next? Who do you guys would say is next for like, we didn't actually fully, this is such an ADH stream, isn't it? But yeah, if you're a good waifu, like, ride or die has to be. I don't care if you come from like, you don't have to have a good family, but like, I would want somebody who has good family. What would the word be? Like, you don't have to have kids. I know plenty of people that don't, but I would want somebody who I know if I were to slot them into my family, and family can also be the family you pick, like your friend group and whatnot. So somebody who's like not going to just be orientated to me, but also care about my friends and my family, care about the people I care about. There we go. Care about the people that I care about. I think that that would be important. No? Pass the booth. Whatever you're taking, I want some. I'm taking CPTSD due to being assaulted when I was younger, and therefore I can't sleep very often, and I haven't had the best sleep as of late. I mean, compassion. I would definitely want compassion, but like, there's some people who don't, and I don't think it has necessarily to do with compassion, but like they're not orientated towards like getting to know your family and friends. I say that as someone who shies away from other people's families. Like, I will never want to meet your parents. I will never, because I'm not like, parents don't tend to like me. I don't have a very good something about being arrested more than a dozen times tends to not make parents like me. I'm not saying I would be a good waifu. I would definitely not. I would be a terrible one. Um, Mitsune. Oh, could be. Then we may have to eliminate Mitsune as being good. No, no, we're not eliminating them for any specific reason. Sorry, we are. The specific reason we're eliminating Motoko is because all of us that have the right opinion think that she's the ultimate one. So, okay, who's second place? We're fighting for second place. Someone with a good family dynamic. Yeah, like, they don't have to have a family. They could even not get along with their family, but they want to integrate into my life as well as have me integrate into theirs, if that makes sense. I'm saying that as a hypocrite, but that's what I think a good waifu. A good waifu is also someone, I'm sorry, but I can't put you in a good waifu. I can't put you in that category if you're too much of a ding dong. Like, there's a difference between being ditzy and being kind of scatterbrained, but like, you have to actually have some intelligence to you, if that makes any sense. Like, I have to be able to have a conversation with you. You can be a ditzy little dingling, but like an actual idiot, I don't know if I could deal with. There's a difference between being ignorant on subject matters and also just being a dingbat. Just being a dingbat. So, oh, sorry, just got an email. I have like 6 things going on my screen right now that are pulling my attention. Poor Minty's on a roller coaster. Wait, what? What? Huh? What are you talking about? Mitsune is was supreme waifu from Love Hina. Seems pretty reasonable. Naru was probably only acceptable as a good choice. I want you to meet my parents, but there's no way I'm meeting your parents. My parents are dead. So, like, if someone wanted to meet my parents, it's very easy. It's very easy. You can meet my parents. They're gone. But I do have people in my life, like Dream. Dream is We don't like it when people say she's my mom. Like, we both will legitimately ignore you, if not block and ban you if you really bring that up too much. But she is a good older sister, cool aunt figure in my life. So, like, Dream kind of has to like you to be in my life. But I'm also never, so Dream has to approve of you, but I'm never meeting your parents. I'm not anymore. I'm chilling. That's cool. Definitely integrate with family dynamic. Was very ride or die. Orc, kind of cute. I am a lot of people get orc. It's supposed to be a goblin, but if you want me to be an orc, I'll be a tuskless orc just for you. Welcome to the stream, Condor. No, I've conducted an investigation, so I won't press the issue anymore. What? Huh? I'm lost? What? I'm so lost. Hey, Green, how are you? Oh, thank you, Amir. Okay, so what are the other good waifu traits? Because if we're going to sit there and rank, then we have to have criterion to rank them for, if that makes any sense. So like, do they have to cook? I'm Southern. I feel like to be a waifu, you kind of have to cook. You kind of do. Like, I cook like a crazy person. My parents would go back to their KGB training and figure out who I'm seeing anyways through a network. I mean, I'm not about hiding my relationship. Like, your parents can know you're dating me, but I'm never going to talk to them. If they were to roll up on me and try to talk to me, I would go mute. And not just on some like bratty I don't want to talk to you, but on some like I'm terrified that I'm gonna say the wrong thing and you're gonna hate me. Um It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing Xena suffers with. It's bad. It's bad. I'm telling you, I'm a huge hypocrite. I can admit this. Can cook home meals well. Can you? That's good. I cook everything from scratch. I love cooking. Okay, so cooking high cruise would be a good waifu material in regards of cooking. Cooking waifu who backs you when you want to vent. I would put that I would put that in ride or die. So has to ride or die. Has to have I would say I don't want to use the word family orientated, but like cuz like that makes it sound like you want to have kids. You don't have to want to have kids, but like harmony in the home. Someone who wants when I come home, I want it to be a happy place. I never want to dread coming home, and I never want you to dread coming home, and I don't believe in going to bed angry at each other. Angry ever. Mitsumi, you think Mitsumi would be the next like big waifu? You think so? Do you? Do you? So Motoko, we agree that Motoko. Mitsumi, do we agree? Do we agree? I could see it. I could see the argument for it. Go ahead, state your case. Why is Mitsumi number one if we can't have Motoko? Go. Go. I love cooking. I love cooking. It's cute thinking about you freezing up. Oh, I do. I can't do family. I can't. I can't. I can't trust my mouth either because I just say whatever comes to my brain. I am liable to tell your family that I want to suck your soul through your hole. I'm liable. I'm liable to do it. Um, a bunch of black SUVs roll up and see this place, and a bunch of Russian sounding people get out. I mean, I'm half Russian, so I would just be like, Grandpa, is that your people? I'm half black, half Russian. You love cooking. Interesting. I want to hear your arguments. Why? Why is this? Why is this the ones you're going into? Okay, so, um, willing to try to make your life peaceful. Absolutely, absolutely is a ride or die. Um, I think a good waifu will check you privately, never publicly, only privately. Will check you and be like, "Yo, so you can't be doing that." That thing that you're trying to do, that thing over there, um, don't do that. That's a dumb idea. I don't suggest doing that. I highly don't suggest it. Knock it off. Do we agree with that? Do we agree? Like, I don't believe in like, if I'm publicly dressing down someone, it's because I've told them privately a couple times to knock it off, or I gave very nice hints to knock it off before. Um, but if I'm private, but I believe a good waifu would privately do it. Oh, sorry. Chat just like jumped. Chat just like jumped out of nowhere for me. Hi, Jacob. Angel. Is it Angel or Angel? Kind of motherly. Hello, James Sully. Which hole? Wouldn't you like to know, Ronan? No, say it isn't so. Say it ain't so. Comes from a warm family background. Loves wholeheartedly. Loves to kiss. Is super lovey-dovey. Conveys warmth and sexiness. I like that. I think a good waifu definitely has to be lovey-dovey. Very affectionate. I think affectionate has to be up there. I agree. I think so. Should we put that as a criterion? Should I start keeping track of this? Oh, everyone's having a good day. Hey, Logan. How are you, babe? Say it ain't so. I'm generally going to go with the least violent to most. I'm pretty, you know what? I actually think that that should be one of the things when it comes to when it comes to a waifu. I'm sorry. I think she's got to be able to throw down when appropriate. This eliminates me from being a good waifu because I just throw down. It doesn't need to be appropriate. Like, it is always hands o'clock in my house. Oh, I'm such trash. I'm telling you, I'm absolute trash. Honestly, hard to think of a waifu traits is mostly ride or die, like a waifu that will literally do anything to keep you safe. Literally, like I'm willing to. Oh, thank you, Matthew Smith. Oh, my cat. Thank you for the subscribing on YouTube. No, I want my lady to wrestle me all the time. Well, not you, not you. Like, I mean, if that's how you guys get down in the that's a different category for discussion. But I mean like other people. Like I'm way too a girl can walk past you. A girl can be in the same room as you and I'm going to I'm going to go bananas on them. It's not healthy. That's not good. But like let someone talk crazy. Oh, why am I getting angry? I'm getting angry just imagining someone. I'm getting angry just imagining someone talking crap to someone I love. Oh my God. Oh, I feel it like in my veins. I have my hand on my chest. Oh my God, my heart's beating so fast. My new paladin self cannot allow me to stay here any longer. I won't let my integrity deteriorate anymore. What? Huh? I'm lost. Makoto is a pretty good waifu material. She didn't whip out the samurai sword the first chance. I think that makes her decent. She'll freaking run down. The running gag was punched in touched the moons a part of Makoto. I rank by who launched into space the least over misunderstandings and accidents. Oh, that's so me. Maybe that's why I like Makoto. Hey Ta. I believe we believe in equal rights and equal lefts in this house. I love that. I love that. I knew I was running. Wait, what? Huh? I'll get punched through the roof. Some guys would probably be like, "What the hell?" Affection, serenity in home, strong emotionally, and offer support unconditionally. I think those are good ones, Gunner. Hi, Ty. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm in a state of existence. You don't have to kill them yet, Xena. They didn't walk by us yet. No, that's not how I operate. Is there a female nearby? Okay, then it's time to eliminate her. She's gotta go. She's gotta go, gotta go right now. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Well, yes, never struck any of the girls. Same, just playing the game. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having fun. Okay, so let's see here. I like that. Serenity in the home. Affectionate. I think cooking needs to go on there, right? Come on. She's got to be able to give you some food. She's got to be able to give you some food. She has to be smart. Again, she can be a little bit of a dingbat. She can be a little bit of a dingbat, but she's got to be intelligent. When one's mother weren't the same, the question is, do I know it's your mom? If I don't know it's your mom, there's a very high probability that I'm going to hit her if she looks at you and we're together. If I know it's your mom, then I am probably going to disappear. I'm going to get gone. I'm going to be nowhere near. I'm going to go Uber. Uber is a great thing. I'm a cook. I'm a cook too, but like I would still want someone who I would still want someone who could also cook too. Just like it's nice. Like if I get sick, they can be the one to cook. Not stay out of my kitchen. I would allow someone in my kitchen if I couldn't cook. But also, hi, Smiles. True, a lot of it is from misunderstandings, but some guys would be like, you hit me because of that. You basically become. I have never hit a guy, by the way. I will say that. I've never hit someone on purpose that I was dating. I only hit one of my exes, and that's because he was pulling me off of a girl that I got into a fight with, and I didn't know it was him. He came up behind me and grabbed me, and just, I was in full fight mode. I was fighting anyone who touched me. Um, I would put it as separate though, Gunner, because like serenity in the home is also like, to me, someone who like prioritizes home being a happy place for you to come home to, which cooking I guess could fall into that, but like someone could also bring serenity and not cook. It's someone who is like, okay, we're not going to fight here. Um, if my friends don't get along with you, they don't come to the house. If your friends come over, I'm going to be extra nice to them, even if I don't like them, simply because I want to make sure that the home is a happy place to be. Project Melody, intelligent, totally gullible. You can be intelligent. I'm kind of gullible, but I'm pretty smart when it comes to. I have a lot of subject matter I'm really, really good at. But like someone who's just a complete bimbo dingbat, I can't do it. I can't. It's almost soup and chili season. It is in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, that is passing away. Hope you enjoyed this stream. Or if you're heading out, take care, easy man. Wait, what? Huh? I am lost. I'm lost. Can someone you can learn a few things from? Um, yeah, I think the best couples definitely have a little bit of opposites attract. If you got, they always say the people that you fight with the most are the people who you are, are the people who you are. The people you fight with the most are the people that um, that you're, that you're most alike. The people you dislike the most, because we really hate seeing things that remind us of the things we don't like about ourselves. So that definitely tracks. I've always been kind of, I I wouldn't say I'm outgoing because I'm extroverted. I'm actually introverted, but I tend to be in extroverted situations a lot. And I'm very good at masking when I'm doing extroverted things and making people think that, yeah, I'm good when I'm not. And then my partners usually end up being these very shy, quiet people, or maybe not even just shy, they just prefer to be quiet and more emotionally reserved. There you go. Um, Naru would kick the crap. Carlton. True. True. Good You know what? Good communication. Yeah. That makes for a good waifu for me. Someone who's going to make sure to talk to you. Things look bad. This is why, again, I'm a terrible waifu. Oh my God. I'm like F tier. Because, like, I see someone texting you on your phone. Oh, you're cheating on me. I know it. I just know it. I absolutely know it. Nothing is going to convince me that you're not cheating on me. You're absolutely cheating on me. Chili and cornbread. I love cornbread. I make such good cornbread. We got to remember character flaws and what they can't and what we can't and can't live with. I mean, this is just a list of like what would make for a good waifu. If you have one negative trait, that's not going to mean you're not a terrible waifu. But it. Never stops communicating. What? Huh? I would put communication as good listener, but that's just me. Hello, Demon. How are you, babe? Oh, Aricia. Um, can be a partner. Oh, can be a partner in crime. I would put that as ride or die. That would go under the ride or die. Do. Yes, please. Communication for for the violence. I have communication well after the violence. I always will assume. I will always assume the worst. An example of an intelligent dingbat, Harlequin, but that's more because she's crazy. But back to Love Hina troll. Back to Love Hina. Hey Ty, what do you think of Love Hina? You got any particular girls that you like from Love Hina? I'm doing well. Good attempt to save their Z. Don't point it out. Don't point it out when I'm trying to cover it up, my friend. Don't turn me into a sussy wussy. How dare you? That's rude. I'll have to kick you out of here. Would the ability to forgive to a point be necessary? I would say that. So I would put that under compassion, definitely. Because you have to. You have to be able to forgive. There's no such thing as like, there's no good relationship without being able to forgive. So basically have to record the activity on their social media and send it to you as proof of their loyalty. I'm not saying this is healthy, but if I were to ever get into a serious relationship, I need passwords. I need a backdoor into your phone that you know about. I will probably put one that you don't know about on. I need trackers. I need to know every female that you possibly talk to on any kind of basis, down to, is your local, like when you go drop off packages at the post office, is there usually a female there? What about your local grocers? If you go to the cash register, I need you to pick the guy. I don't care that the line is through, wrapping around. I don't care that someone's directing you to go to another line because it's shorter. You look at them and you blink. And you sit with the guy. I'm crazy. I'm psychotic. Hey, Aaron. I'm lucky. I haven't been in a relationship at all. If that's what you want to, if that's how you want it and you view that as lucky, I'm happy for you. I like strong-willed women who can be good support. I would definitely put that under ride or die and communication. And also the whole like, we'll check you in private, not in public. I think checking you in private is important. Like someone who's going to absolutely make sure that you're not looking crazy in these streets. But if you are in public and you're looking a little crazy, they'll be like, yep, that's my guy. I'm going to ride. I'm going to take his side. And then you pull him to the side. You're like, hey, can you knock that off? Like that's maybe we need to walk that back. We're looking a little nuts up in here. I see no problem with that. What about a waifu that can fight? I mentioned that earlier. I think a waifu should be able to fight. 100%. I need a partner who can throw down. Straight up. I do not need a Princess Peach that is going to get abducted by Bowser every freaking like second. I don't need to save you and then be on the sidelines going I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need it. No, I need you to be able to say, I cannot save you. I can't even save myself. I'm kidding. I can save myself. Shares the kitchen and won't try to kill me for cooking. Nakia, I'm sorry, but we will never be, because I do not share my kitchen. So you basically be your partner's little FBI agent, kind of Minty. Kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of controlling. Oh, Train Master, thank you for following on Twitch. Oh. Also, thank you everybody who donated on Throne towards my newer fridge. For those who don't know, I am moving. Hopefully the last move I'm going to have for a while. I'm so tired of moving. And I'm super excited. Super excited. I'm getting finally a refrigerator that's going to make me happy, that can actually store everything that I want. So that means a lot, guys. Thank you. And thank you everybody who's also been like super thanks. Putting super thanks on videos and whatnot. You're helping me with my moving costs because oh my god, those are expensive. I don't know if it's risky to ask, but would experimentation in the bedroom be necessary? Um, I think, JM, that a very open-minded partner is important. Is that a good way to put it? I like a good open-minded person. It doesn't mean that like it's something that we like if we try something we always have to do it. It's just like are they down? Are they down to do something to try something 3 times to make sure they don't like it, you know? I didn't like Brussels sprouts the first time I tried it, but that third time hit. It was so good. Agent on my case, having a girlfriend watch the same stuff is no big deal. I love that someone who supports you in public but will try to improve you in the background. That's gold. Yes, you can't. I don't want someone clowning me in public and making me look like crazy. I need you to be like, that's my girl. That's my girl, and she's right. But in private, it's like, yo, we need to fix this. Like this is not the best look. We need to go about this. Welcome back, Gunner. Also agreed. Plus, fighting alongside your partner would be epic, right? Okay, hear me out. One of there's 2 things that I find to be really fun. One's easier to achieve than the other. Playing a game with someone, like, oh my God, throw on some Borderlands with me and I'm a happy chappy. I love a partner I could play a video game with. And I love hunting. There is nothing more intimate than laying down on the ground, looking down a barrel through a sight, holding your breath, making sure you don't move whatsoever, and pulling that bang clutch back on that boomstick. Oh my God. There's nothing more than just sitting out there knowing that you guys are waiting for the right opportunity for something. There's nothing like hunting. I love it. I love hunting. Why haven't you applied to work for the FBI yet? Minty, I have I, I I've been arrested for assaults on girls that were remotely near and or hitting on the guys I was with multiple times. I'm in court ordered therapy over this. Kinky. Oh shh. I don't mind cooking. It depends on the cook. I don't like other people cooking. I mean, if I'm sick, I would like you to know how to cook so I can have some good food. That's fine. But outside that, I don't like people in my kitchen. Working as a team is the best. Like making the fusion move in Dragon Ball Z and goes along with it. You love Borderlands, but don't watch the movie. It's terrible. I'm not watching the movie. I'm not. Hell yeah, it's freaking brilliant. Feeling hunting so much. I love hunting. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love cleaning up a carcass. So much fun. They take you right in. Minty, they don't. They don't. They do. You have to have a clean record for that. Sniper girl, yes. You don't get to use my left-handed bolt action, though. I wouldn't use your guns. I would use mine, baby. I'm from Texas. Got a whole bunch. Hunting is loads of fun. Venison's so good. I love venison. Oh my God. Yes. I love venison way more than I should. Way more. I can cook the perfect scrambled eggs. You can do that in your kitchen. You sure can. I bet you can. Nothing more intimate than being in the middle of a forest with no one else but you and a big boomstick. I'm telling you, it's so nice. It's so, 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 so nice. Okay, so waifus. Waifus. What are some other traits that would make for a good waifu so we can prove that Makoto is the ultimate waifu for Love Hina? I love that some of you guys love Hina. Like, it's so this conversation with the friend that I was having earlier today, she was trying to convince me. It's like we were talking about different animes and she's like, "Oh, you only know the big, well-known animes. You don't know like the lesser known ones." And I was like, I do. I do. And we are going over stuff. I was like, do you know Love Hina? And I love Hina's really well known, but like it's older and whatnot. Like it's not one that tourists would know. Like it's not like, oh my God, I'm a gamer girl. I'm an e-girl and I'm just gonna lick this controller. Yeah, I'm gonna put my shoe on my head. And I am yeah, I love the Dragon Ball K. Or is it like Dragon Ball F? Or oh yeah, you're right. It's like the Dragon Basketball. I love that. I love that. I love a Full Metal Chemist. Yeah, I love the Death Notebook. It's so amazing. I was like, do you think I'm that girl when I talk about anime? And she was like, kinda. And I was like, really? And I started going through a whole bunch of them. And she was like, okay, so that's not you. Good to know. Make your significant other have their own cooking nook. They no, and I'll let them have their own house. You can go rent a efficiency apartment where you can go cook outside of my house. Or our house at that point, I'm guessing. Is it our house? Are we married? If we're married, it's our house. But if we're not married, it's my house. Because that's the house that I'll be at. Because I'm not going to go to a house where you cook. And the kitchen isn't how I set it up. It's a bit more complicated here in Europe. Is it? Interesting. Um, Xena Perfect Hunt cooks ride or die. I'm ride or die loyal. Alas, I have no chance since I'm a ballroom dancer. Should be throwing hands every week. What? Oh, nah. You can ballroom dance. You can ballroom dance with your ballroom dancers. It's okay. Plus, Xena's legitimately not looking for anyone. Xena's not over her ex. Oh boy, those girls. Hunting in Europe is more complicated, huh? That actually hurt me. Wait, what hurt you? Shoes on head. I put my shoe on my head. I put my shoe on my head. If someone says Naruto, Boruto, no, no, no. I never, when it comes to Naruto, I never say Naruto. I say burrito. Oh my God. Like, I love to believe it. I love to believe that's a burrito and not an enchilada. Tea. Oh God, yes, show me Naruto trap card. Would you like to see my Naruto trap card? I've got this brown eyes green Pegasus. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. How many of you guys just unsubscribed? I'm gonna go watch my unsubscribe meter live as I say this stuff. Someone's gonna, you know what? Someone's gonna clip this out of context, and all you're gonna see is Xena Alexander is a fake. It's a fake. Is a fake anime nerd. She hates anime. Would you still love your boyfriend if he turned into a woman? I I am I'm a weird one like that. I actually don't I is it bisexual if you just don't care? Like I have to be friends with you first. I have to get to know you very, very well before I can get interest in someone. Like, I legitimately don't care if you had no appendages. I don't care about your genitalia. I just care that we became friends. So that would not matter to me. Fired. One thing I love about Makoto is how hard she worked to keep up her strong tomboy facade. I I have questions about tomboy. When I grew up, the definition was literally like a girl who like played football. It was like one of the guys, not like anytime someone asks me for a tomboy audio, I'm like, that's not a tomboy. That's not, I don't view Makoto as a tomboy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think, I like, if, I know a lot of tomboys that have softer sides. Does tomboy mean like you're like hardened or something? I don't understand. Regarding waifu qualities, would it be more ideal to be more girly and dainty or be more assertive and direct? How is girly not assertive and I I don't think we have the same definitions of things. What hurt was he playing the fake e-girl? Was he playing the fake e-girl note? Oh, got you. I remember my mom told me that my level of loyalty of ride. Well, it's called Ride or Die years ago because then and still to this day, I'm still loyal to a fault. I'm not even loyal to a fault. I'm just loyal. I don't leave. I literally don't leave. I don't. I will always be there. I still talk to every single one of my exes. Hello, YouTuber called Messed Up Stories. Being friends is important. I think so too. Hello, Undead. You can call me Xena. Xena Alexander. She is tsundere. I would agree she's well, I could see we called tsundere, but I don't think tsundere makes tomboys. Tomboys got to have abs. I don't think tomboys have to have abs. I don't. It's a little broader than that, in my opinion. Not a lot of girly girls get hardcore into martial arts. I know a lot of girly girls that are hardcore. What do you mean? Like, I know a lot. I know a lot. I know a lot of girly girls who play sports and whatnot. I know a lot of girls that paint their nails and they have their hair done. They know how to apply makeup. They love dresses. I know a lot are gals who like guy things, from my understanding. There are sporty ones, possibly bookworm ones. Direct is best feature. I'm very direct. The funny thing is I'm direct in how I communicate to people. I'm oblivious in how you communicate to me. If you try to like not be obvious that you like if you're trying to like do all the courtship things, I am going to think you're just being really sweet and you're a good friend. You have to be like, Xena, I like you and I would like to date you. Outside of that, I'm never going to get it. Never. Never going to get it. Conversely, if I want somebody, I will be like, okay, so you are mine. I very rarely will pose it as a question of, hey, would you like to date? It's more like, you're mine. You're mine. I've decided. Oh, you had a portion in this. You thought your opinion mattered in any part of this? Not at all. To word it in another way on the spectrum of submissive of dominating, which of the two girls is more ideal? And on that spectrum, would Makoto fall? I mean, I think she's somewhere in the middle personally, because for the person that she really, really cares about, like she does have that soft spot for them. I wouldn't say I put makes her as a tomboy. I would put her in more in the middle. In terms of ideal, it really just depends, because just because you're submissive doesn't mean you're not tough. I know, and there's a saying called "Don't mistake my kindness as weakness." I I can be very submissive for the right partner. But I'm typically going to end up being very, very, I'm typically going to end up more along the side of being exceptionally dominating. Like if I ever feel like I can dominate you, I can never let you dominate me, if that makes any sense. We can still be together. It just means we're never going to switch back to the other dynamic. But if someone's super, super a strong personality, I could be submissive to them. But that doesn't mean that I'm weak. I don't know. It depends on if you're considering submission to be weak, because I don't see it as that. I'm against hunting, but if you do it for food, I'm okay with that. Yeah, you're allowed to have your opinions, Ty. Then why is playing sports your ideal of a tomboy? I wouldn't say it's necessarily my ideal of a tomboy. I did use it as an example, so I see why you could say that. But I think we have drastically different different definitions of what a tomboy would constitute. Also, by loyal to fall, I mean, once I gave someone my loyalty, so I legit follow them to the abyss if they'd ask me to. No, same. Dream Audio VA, if you guys are a fan at all, we are real life friends. And I had this one female friend that, like, I gave her so much money and, like, we worked together. I would literally give her opportunities off my plate to help her and whatnot. And Dream was always like, you need to stop talking to this person. You need to stop talking to this person. And at one point, she ended up having to work remote. I actually, this is not Method, because I did help Method with her computer, but this is long before I started this channel. I went and bought this girl a laptop when her computer died because she was no longer able to work at all. She calls me up screaming at me, screaming her head off that I didn't look at the reviews for this vehicle. I was in a vehicle at the time. I didn't look at the reviews for this computer, this laptop. It was crap. It was this, it was that. It won't turn on. And then I asked her to walk through how to like put the cable together. It just turned out that she didn't. She didn't actually like, 'cause some laptops come with that little battery thing that you have to, like, the two-piece thing. I had to walk her through that. And she didn't even say she was sorry after. Once she ended up getting hooked up with a guy who had made enough money to take care of her, she legitimately would not answer the phone for me. I worried because she lived by herself in the middle of nowhere. And I ended up calling her. I called her once a day for like 3 days straight. So not bugaboo style. She called the cops and told them I was harassing her. And the cops were like, yeah, you can't keep calling her. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. And Drew was like, I tried to tell you so. I tried to tell you so. Tomboys are tall and eye-to-eye with you. I know some tomboys that are short. Like, I guess if that's your definition, my definition of a tomboy would not, there's not like a height. You don't, to me, like, tomboys are just the opposite of being a girly girl. But like, girly girls, I know girly girls who are very aggressive, very aggressive personalities. I know some tomboys that are more submissive personalities. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Emotions are chaotic. Dancing with them is a part of life. True. Xena walks up and injects you with sedatives. Wait, what? Huh? Normally a man is stronger, but tomboys are equal or better. That's one. That is a definition you could have. Xena, I'm attracted to you. Wait, what? You like me? Why? Huh? Also, Xena, exactly. No, I'm like Belm. I am so all over the place. Hey, Oliver, how are you, baby? Oh, and what are you thinking about Brat? Wait, huh? Wait, did you call me Brat? No, we're talking about waifu traits. Waifu traits. Learned or is it natural at being loyal? Oh, also, hey, sorry, good morning. Can Tomo-chan be a good example? Potentially. I think I'd have to really do some deep thinking on why, I think. Wait, what? What's a rude person, huh? Oh, you mean my friend. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my ex-friend. The funny thing is, if she were to call me up today, I would still answer and be more than willing to help her. Like, I don't walk away. The concept of accountability. I wouldn't say necessarily. I've had guys do similar. I mean, I literally had one of my exes convince me to sell my house that I had in Texas and moved to Las Vegas. And I bought a, I paid for, I thought we were buying the condo, but it ends up we were renting it. And because he lied to me, and he was like, it's too small for you to like be here all the time and work. And he was working too. Thank you, Killer6, for subscribing. Oh, woo, I'm a cat. Um, and so we ended up renting, and he ends up convincing me that I shouldn't be at the condo with him all the time and that I should go get my own place. And so my name is on this condo that I sold my house in order to like pay for a year or two of rent. And then I end up getting my own space. We're both, this is when on my other Twitch account where I use my real face and whatnot, I'm live streaming all the time, and he's bringing by, he wanted to move to LA, but LA was too expensive. So we moved to Vegas, which was close enough. And he was having like streamers come over and hang out with him so he could network and everything. And I had the bigger channel than him. So a lot of times he would tell them that they could meet me in exchange for like streaming with him, and then they would never meet me. Turns out he ended up like banging a whole bunch of chicks. And one of the times I spent the night over there, I woke up and I go into the living room and they're all hush hush being quiet. It's him and this girl. And I was like, who is she? And there's a baby on the like in a carrier on the ground. I was like, who's the baby? And I'm thinking, has to be a relative, right? Because there's a baby there. This is a brand new baby. And he's like, and he tried to start explaining it, and she was like, yeah, this is his. And I was like, yeah, fun times. Guys can be just as crap. Just saying. It sounds very similar to what I do. I used to be friends with this one British dude. I helped him pay off a debt. Bought him a new VR, etc. Found out that I was only a sugar daddy. Aww. Is a girl considered needy or clingy? Would that be a turnoff as far as waifu? I wouldn't say it's necessarily like a lot of, actually I think like for me, a good waifu would need to be needy and want you. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I forgave that boyfriend. We didn't break up. And I found out a couple weeks later. Now, he got smart because if you feed me waffles, I'm going to fall for whatever you say next because I get so happy whenever I get waffles. He brought waffles because, of course, he didn't cook them. He ordered them and had me eating like waffles and whatnot and told me that there was another baby. Yep. A couple weeks later, I stayed with him until I think it was his third baby mama. It might have been the second baby mama that ended up making enough money, made more money than me. So he ended up moving in with her. So they're still together. Hey, Stumpy. Doesn't matter if you're short or tall. If a girl's considered, oh yeah, I got that one. Hey, Stumpy. I had a few girlfriends that ended bad for me. They just used me or cheated on me. Same. Not my last relationship. He's a good guy. It just didn't work out. I imagine Vegas isn't much. So at the time, though, like a few years ago, Vegas was stupidly, it was like almost a fourth as expensive as LA. It actually was cheaper to live in Vegas and drive back and forth the 4 hours than it was to live in LA. And it's gotten much more expensive since COVID now. Much more expensive since COVID. And also, all the people in California started figuring out it's cheaper, so they started like moving over. That guy sounds like a redacted. It is what it is. Yeah, Minty, I understand it. The baby mama made the waffles. She didn't. She did it. He ordered them. I wouldn't take that. Waffles takes no. Yeah, no, seriously. Like if you have bad news to get me, feed me waffles first, and chances are my give a darn's gonna be busted. There's a very few things I will say no to after you feed me waffles. They make me so happy. Here's some waffles. Now I need your credit card. So do I tell that story? Does Hina tell that story? This is why I don't trust a lot of people. It takes notes down. If you want to appease Hina, homemade no, not even homemade waffles. Literally like the Stroop waffles. I cry when you guys go to my throne and buy me Stroop waffles. I legitimately cry every time. If you're wondering, as soon as I get the email that tells me I got Stroop waffles, I start bawling like a crying my eyes out. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Mark Wahlberg moved from LA to Vegas in 2022 since you brought up those two places. I bet he did. That was about the time a lot of people started moving out of there. I left a little bit early because I'm a trendsetter. For me, what made me leave Vegas was I got into so many fights that I could legitimately tell you every single officer on the police force. It got so bad that they knew if it was a bar fight and they said that there was a short brown female, because I'm half black, half white. Most of the cops knew what to expect when they went in there. They actually didn't mind me because I was never that Karen that fought them and was mean to them or anything like that. I was always really chill. They were like, yeah, we were never fussed to take you in because we knew you weren't going to give us hell. It was a combination of that, and I wanted to move out in the middle of nowhere where I wouldn't want to go partying. I wouldn't want to go out. And I could really work on myself. But also, it got so expensive. My rent went up 3 times. I started paying, I think, $900 a month for this place I was in. When they said to renew, it was going to be something like $2,700. I was like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not doing that. And then also Vegas is up and it's in the mountains, and there's only driving. There's one way out to the north and one way out to the south. So zombie, okay, maybe I've watched way too much anime. Maybe I've watched way too much sci-fi. But I want you guys to really think about what happens when a zombie apocalypse happens. And Lake Mead is almost completely dried up. I remember going out there to party on a boat, and I was looking at the water line dipping back then, and I was like, oh hell no, I don't want to be here. There's no water. It's a legitimate desert. It's pretty. I do like it, but I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go. What kind of ice cream do you prefer on your waffles? I like vanilla, but if I'm feeling squirrely, then I'm going to use some chocolate syrup and some mint chocolate chip. It goes inbound. No, 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 no. Trust has to be earned. Oh my goodness, I'm trusting from the get-go. I'm going to trust everything you say. I'm such an idiot. Colorado is pretty expensive, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. It's part of the reason I chose, when I originally moved, I chose a flyover state. They're so cheap. If you can work remote and not have to work, like, there's some really good places. Hey, Kiwi. Hey, Cesar. Waffles are superior, but now I got a carne. Oh, carne tamale. Yum, 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 yum. Another waifu trait. What about a waifu that's good at making stuff like clothes? I mean, that would be a bonus. So I think there are basic waifu traits that make for a good waifu. And then I think that there are bonuses that will definitely make me, I would put like being a good fighter might be a good bonus one. Actually, no. I need someone who can hold their own. That's not a bonus. I do need you to hold your own. But having specialized skills that could be used, like making clothes, animal husbandry, owning your own business, those are great. I want to be in another reality. A zombie APOC is semi screwed unless it's had something planned out. You've been watching High School of the Dead too much, probably. That's not a zombie apocalypse or survival local. Seriously, like all I could imagine whenever I was on the freeway was like the freeway getting like shut down as people tried to leave, terrified. Called Monster Island. Interesting. New Mexico averages 1,300 a month. I know I don't live there now. Hello, Azen. How are you? I know when I lived in Ohio, this was pre-pandemic, but I found a house for rent for like $900. And it was 3 bedroom, 3 bath with a full attic and a full basement. The basement wasn't finished, but yeah. French toast is king, no comparison. I mean, it is good. I have emotional reasons for liking waffles. Shortly after my mom abandoned our family, my dad was the sole provider for us, and he lost his job shortly after. And he also, the car that we used was a company car, and we were in a city that had like really bad public transport. So he didn't have a lot of options. And one of our neighbors clocked that we were going hungry. And my dad now had to raise 4 girls by himself, 2 of which were not biologically his. But he treated them like they were. And he would kill me for saying they weren't biologically his now if he was still alive. And my neighbor brought over a waffle iron and waffle mix and we made waffles. Like she continued to bring over waffle mix every week. So it became the source of hope because it was the only food we had for a while. So I don't know. It just brings back those little moments of, okay, I'm going to be okay today. At least I have a meal. So I love waffles. They have a special place in my heart. I always found it a little weird that more people are concerned about the imaginary zombie apocalypse than real climate change. Let's keep it light, Pilm. Let's keep it light, but I'm with you. Mountains are the best for zombie apocalypse. Also, waifu that knows how to make traps. I would put that as a bonus. Nothing beats corn tamales with chile, frijoles. Oh my God, horchata. I love horchata. Zombie apocalypse means no more YouTube to look up how to fix stuff, so I'd only be able to fix the stuff I've done before. I have books. I have so many Does Xena talk about her brief stint in the prepper community? Does she? I wouldn't say I'm a prepper, but like I almost went down this like anti-government, I hate the world route in my life. I almost became an Alex Jones stan. I really did. And I was really big into prepping. I wanted to go buy acres and acres and acres in the middle of nowhere and just live completely off grid at one point. That was a legitimate goal. And I'm not saying that that is a bad thing. I still would love to do that, but like I was doing it more out of fear, not because like self-informed. And I bought a ton of books and I learned how to make stuff. I learned how to whittle. That's really where I got into like hardcore hunting. I would already been into hunting, but hardcore hunting, cleaning, cleaning animals. I know how to can stuff, which I grew up canning stuff, but I got really into canning stuff around that time. I know a lot about like fixing clothes and making clothes and tanning. That's where I got a lot into tanning stuff. It's when I started raising meat rabbits. I raised meat rabbits. I raised rabbits that I would then eat. And I took the fur and I tanned it and I used it to make like little shoes and whatnot. When I had too many shoes, I started donating them to homeless shelters. I also used them to make hats and whatnot. I took the bones and the stuff that the parts of the body you can't eat are usually okay for your dogs to eat. So I ground it for dog food. I used the bones to make bone meal and also to make gelatin. Oh my goodness. Ugh, I'm crazy. Good neighbors are good for some, or good neighbors are something special, right? She was such a good lady. Waffles, crepes are all tasty in their own right. Waifu traits are indeed learned skills. Cooking is willing to learn, know how to fix stuff. I need to collect books. That neighbor should have won Neighbor of the Year. She was great. She was amazing. She could have called the cops, but she decided to. How to Fix Damn Near Everything, the book. Hello, Ultra Whale. How are you, baby? Foxfire manuals. Top tier prepper waifu. I'm not a good waifu. I have so many bad traits. You know what? We talked about good traits. What are bad traits? Obviously cheating. Cheating's a bad trait. But let's go for like traits that are I think there's such thing as being overly obsessive. Like me, where I will literally like try to drive. I'm back. Welcome back, Minty. Welcome back. Hey Lena, how are you? Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like my content. I haven't been hunting since my late teens. I love hunting. Um, hey Aaron, what do you think would be some bad wifey traits? This is a discussion about bad dating experiences. Well, no, we're still talking about waifus and whatnot. I agree. A waifu should be able to fight. I love a girl who can shoot, fight. Someone who grew up in a family that grows food, raises animal in cans. I call that absolute win. I'm too much though. Like, okay, so bad traits. I've got a lot of them. Here's why Xena is a bad waifu. I am obsessed to the point of like never wanting to not be beside you. I require so much attention. It is insane. Try to get anything else done with Xena around. Have fun. It's going to suck. I am insanely jealous and will drive every potential female out of your life possible because I'm psycho. Um, this is so cool. When I was a kid, we had rabbits. Were they meat rabbits? Did you raise meat rabbits? Were you part of 4-H? Hello, Albert. How are you? How are you, babe? Um, with whole with withholding love for petty reasons. I don't believe in withholding love. I think that that's a toxic thing. Now, if you aren't into it, like if you guys just fought and but then again, I say that and now this could be toxic and I'm going to get canceled on Twitter for this, and I'm not saying this is how anybody should live. I'm just saying this is how Xena be. I've literally had massive arguments with my partner and been angry at them. But if they have a need that only I should be scratching, I would capitulate just because I don't want them to go someplace else. And I mean, hate fun times is a thing, right? It's a thing. It's a thing. Um, Not winning, trying to win arguments rather than resolve the issues. Oh, goodness. Right fighting. Natco, can we call that right fighting? I hate right fighting. I hate someone who's so stuck in the need to be right that they don't want to hear out the other side. Well, I won't say I hate that, but like that is a relationship killer. Betrayal's definitely, yeah, we're going to keep betrayal off that because that goes with cheating. And we just had that conversation. Would work together help at all? That would go under the good traits, but bad traits. Stay-at-home husband in the middle of nowhere. Let's go. Then you'll fit right in. Take care. You're not too much. Your negative traits are traits I admire. But see, people say that until you get into it. And then it's yeah. It's easy from the outside. It's like people who get a really like energetic dog. They're like, I love energetic dogs, but then they didn't mal maligators. What is it? Belgian Malinois. Malinois dogs are amazing dogs. And if you're like, I love energetic dogs, I've had energetic dogs and I really love them and whatnot. But then you get a Belgian Malinois. That should never be a first time dog owner. It shouldn't be a second time or a third time. Belgian Malinois should only be owned by like people who could put $40,000 worth of training into them, like police forces. I am a Belgian Malinois. I am a Belgian Malinois. Ego matches. I'm not sure. I like right fighting. Yeah, it's like you're just fighting to be right. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. How about leading on or saying what someone wants to hear? Mm, that can, I wouldn't, okay, so the qualifier. Because I can be like this. If we're in a huge argument and just like it feels like you're not listening to me and I just want the argument to end because it's causing me a lot of anxiety, I can become a doormat and just tell you whatever you want to hear to make the argument stop. But then let's say an issue comes up later. An issue comes up later, mentee, where I have to make a decision based off of what we argued over. And I said I would do one thing to you, but it really doesn't feel right in the situation and I can't bring myself to do it. I might not do it, which then I guess kind of makes me a liar, kind of makes me betray you a little bit. But it's not because I said, yeah, it's because you weren't listening to me. I didn't feel like I was listened to. So it just depends. Like, are they just saying what you want to hear to get manipulate? Are they manipulating you or did they do it out of anxiety reasons? Oh, shit testing for no reason. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Belm. I'm not sure what you mean. Right fighting only makes things worse. My negative trait is I personally have a hard time emotionally connecting with people. I mean, I have autism myself. I have a hard time too. Should a good waifu be okay with her partner having friends of the same sex? I would say a good waifu would. They would be a secure person. They would be secure enough to know that you are not going to cheat. And if you did cheat, they would be secure enough to leave you. This is why Xena's not a good partner because I am not secure enough to let you be around other females. And I am not secure enough to believe you won't cheat. Xena's a terrible person. But if there are guys or girls who counter the hyperactivity very close to 24/7 or over 20, wait. Now about dogs, I'm aiming to become a dog trainer. I need to learn how to first. I'm so lost and dead. What do you mean? What if there's guy? I'm not sure what you mean by that. My favorite dog breed. Oh, that's cool. Give me the truth, please. The truth on what? Sorry. The truth on what? Communicating through signals is pretty bad waifu. What do you mean by signals? What do you mean? Causes so much frustration. It's just gonna waiting to explode. What do you mean communicating by signals? Like if I realize it's time for us to go and I start going, and my eyes are jutting, is that bad? I do that a lot. Holding me to a higher standard than they hold themselves. Ooh. Definitely a bad trait. All right, Xena. But I mean more like it's not a fight. It's noticeable something's wrong, yet the person's pretending everything's fine, avoiding the Oh, so you're sitting there saying, "Hey, is something wrong?" And they're like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine." I I would say situational because sometimes I'm not ready to talk about it and I don't want to talk about it. Take care, Natco. That's why you need an unattractive guy who can't cheat. So attraction, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Just because one person thinks someone's ugly, another person thinks they're cute. So there's really actually no such thing as being unattractive. And also, have you seen Ron Jeremy? That man looks like a hedgehog, and he pulled all kinds of. Actually, quite a few guys that I know that cheat. Most people would traditionally say, in the Western sense, that they're not attractive. Attractiveness has nothing to do with whether or not someone can cheat, or will they cheat. I've seen some people who are very uncharismatic also cheat too. There's no rhyme or reason. Working together to solve the issue rather than fighting with each other. That would be a good trait. What's a bad trait there, Demon? Shit testing, putting your partner in bad situations to test. Oh, so you mean like playing games. So the types of girls who sit there and play games. Sends a friend to flirt with them in order to test their loyalty. Oh, passive aggressive commentary is okay. So my last ex said I'm passive aggressive. And I think it depends on your definition, because the stuff that he was using to define my passive aggressiveness, I still don't define as passive aggressive. But I don't know. I don't know. No, literally, Adrian, that was his nickname, Hedgehog. I called him a hedgehog. He literally stank on sets, on the adult sets that he performed on. Literally, people said that he smelled awful, and yet he pulled some baddies. He pulled some baddies. My ex literally said to my face that she believed problems solve themselves. So, yeah, they do. Such as me walking away from you and never talking to you again. That's a terrible ex. A bad trait. Oh, I have a source for this. Let me go get my book. Literally, Demon has like, I am in a very public place. I'll say it on the server. I will not say it here. Demon has an interesting relationship, and we'll leave it at that. He had to make up for it. I mean, did he? He also stank. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, in fact, there's many of us, hold hand up, who actually don't prefer really big, largely endowed people. We'll put it that way. No. Trust me, I could give you names of people I know who are not, that look exactly like him locally, that are dogs. They are always cheating on their partners. If they're talking, they're cheating. Like, looks have nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. Hygiene is really Eclipse. You're talking. I love you, Eclipse. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. Oh, you deleted. I love you, Eclipse. Yeah, Zena, that's basically my reaction to her saying that. I would have left her in that moment. What a terrible, terrible waifu. Terrible waifu. Okay, so who would be the worst waifu in Love, Hina? Which waifu? It's just like a, why does she exist? Who are we not? Who are we dumping? Who are we knocking off the list? Let's see here. Did we go over Naru? Did we? Did we talk about Naru? I feel like we did. Did we? Did we talk about Naru? I feel like we did. Did we? Am I losing it? I'm losing it. Someone tell me I'm losing it. Naru's the worst. I think Naru's the worst. Kitsune, Angel, I would say. It's so funny because my friend was like, Kitsune is the best. I'm like, Motoko exists. Naru, I agree. Damn. How many girls did he pull that didn't get paid to be there? Wait, what? I'm so lost. Had an ex fake a pregnancy and miscarriage just to see how I'd react. Was it haven't wanted it to father children since then. I'm sorry to hear that, Belm. So what's this so that's what this was about. Wait, what Ultra? I'm so lost. At least to begin with, huh? Naru's worse. I agree. Naru, really, Eclipse. I need you to defend this. I need you to defend this. Why? Why is Haruka? Why? Some would probably argue Naru was the worst girl of all time. See, that's the... Yes. I didn't like that. Kitsune would play games and try to See, I don't like that. Kitsune, like, I don't like playing games. I don't like that. I don't. There's no need. There's no need for that. Joined late. Didn't know we were talking about Love, Hina. Yes! Love Hina. We're talking about waifus because I had a conversation with one of my friends that Makoto is waifu for like forever. I don't see a need. I don't see a need for any other waifu. Just give me Makoto. And they were like, no, what Makoto's not. Then she started accusing me of like not really knowing anime and whatnot. And I was like, I will break you. I will break you. I love anime. What are you talking about? Like, I I live I live a different what are you crazy? Are you crazy? I freaking love anime. I absolutely live on my what's it called? My anime list. Love it. Love it. I live there. Drives me crazy. Oh goodness. Maybe one day we'll do raid was it raid 0? That I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of raid 0, right? Raid 0. Maybe we'll do that. Um let's see here. I could go over a language chat, but I think sure this is polar opposite of yandere. Of a yandere that is self-absorbed, real wife material. Hate killer. Would act overly childish. That's true. Mitsune is my alcoholic wife. You know what? That sounds like you're very accepting, Smiles. I like that. Homie, we're talking about personal opinions here. Why would she question your anime knowledge based on an opinion? So, because I tend to talk about like more popular animes, like Dragon Ball Z and whatnot, she got the opinion over time that I am a tourist. My knowledge of anime consists of walking into Hot Topic and seeing what posters they have. And I was like, ma'am, no. I can tell you all about Dragon Ball K. I absolutely love my heroine school teacher. I'm a massive fan. I I can't get through this. I am a massive fan of Pokemains. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, not the YouTuber, but like the anime cartoon, where they Digimon, you know? They're great. I love it. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Killing me, stop it. Same here if I want to play games. I have a PS4. Uh, is a personality clingy. Clingy is a good. I don't think clingy is not bad. Sita, you did not see what? What? Listen here. I'm a big fan of Tanks. He was like the son of Vegeta. I absolutely love, Tube Top, his sister. They're great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Goofball clipped. Oh no. Vampire, no. Stop, this is hurting me. I get his obsession for archaeology, but obviously her emotions were messed up. Archaeology and messed up. That's a story right there. What have I joined? Hi, sweet spud. I'm acting like a goofball. What is your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Vapor Stevion. I love it. It's like a water puppy. It's great. Have you heard of the like copy pasta about it? Tanks, you did not call him Tanks. Yeah, Tanks and his sister Tube Top. It's great. Yeah, their dad's name is Vegetable. He's a little upset that he's on the smaller side, because he's under 8,000. It's great. Have you heard of like there's like this song, it's like based off of like the Ghostbusters song. It's by a guy named Napkin. It's great. Ghost Napkin. Because, ghosts like to cover themselves in napkin and they go boo. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Guys. Oh my goodness. Frankie, how are you, my love? Mwah. I love you. It's been like 5 years since I've seen this show. Guy keeps him in the pants. True dating kids today would be something like, I don't care about your riddles. I'll be having a meeting in literally 2 minutes. Where's the charging cable, woman? I hate this. The moment when the sister comes out of the box. I need to go drink my pain with Buffy. Electra will help stop my pain. Finally, it stops. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I love how I said terrible things, but also somehow kind of showed that I actually watched the show at the same time. Oh my goodness. Guys, I totally love my nerdy boyfriend. He's amazing. He's the best. I'm a Timmy. Guys, no, I'm telling you, like, I watch anime. Have you ever heard of Kikiome? You know, she had this, like, I don't know, coyote guy that she would tell to lay down and he had to do it. Yeah. His name was like in Eustacia, in you Yashida, in a chew. I don't know. It was some sort of sneezy sounding name. It was great. Yeah. Um, you did. That's why it hurt even more. I want the school day. The school day's ending, please. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I would happily no clip into the back rooms from this pain. Wait, the suffering. JM, gotta go. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Oh, I'm a cat. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you. Coyote in Eustacia, you know. What do you mean this is a test of wits? The IRA is literally coming knocking at the door to pay the IRS to pay the tax form. Could someone called you a fake geek girl with those bold words for someone for crusading range? Black tampon noises. I get called a fake geek all the time. People are like, "Oh, you're just doing it for attention." And I'm like, "Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, the thousands of dollars of Warhammer minis that I have. Absolutely. Absolute that are painted. I know the lore of 110%. Thank you again for the $2 super chat. That's so sweet of you, baby. I appreciate it. It's amazing how you do this because you make people believe the fake gamer girl thing. They get whiplash because when it happens. Seen as an orc. I'm a Tessless orc. I'm not sure if I'd be more afraid of the IRA or the IRS, not right? I don't want either one. Keep me busy watching things. Mental anime. Last anime I followed was Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer. Love it. Love it. Guys, my favorite anime. Don't do this, Hina. Don't do this. Don't do it. My favorite anime, I think it's like something like Tide Pods. You know? There's like a bunch of seasons of it. You know? Have you heard of it? I love it. There's also another one with this like really hot chick, and she's like a little bit angry all the time. They call them tsunderes, and like she would say "ichimago" or "itch my go go." Like I think her crotch was just always itchy, but she'd be like "ichi go go." Yeah, it was great. Slow breath tide pod anime. Are you D&D nerd? I love D&D. We need to get D&D going on the server soon. Again, I was thinking about doing a bunch of one-shots. How big is your gray pile of shame? Don't call me out like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, my tummy. Why? Why what? Bag's head on table. Last anime I watched was Goblin Slayer. I regret nothing. Goblin Slayer is a good one. Ichi, my Ichi, my big go-go. The pain. Finding my center slow breaths. Ever check out Busa Rinkin? I haven't. I need to check out that one. Hi, Caesar, by the way. What's your thank you. Oh, Baron, I love your name. I love your name so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. The five. What is your favorite Warhammer Fantasy character, specifically fantasy, not Age of Sigmar? Crap. Oh, okay, favorite. I have a couple. Do you want me to go with all-time favorite? Do you want me to go with all-time favorite? Ah, I'm never good with like, what is your favorite something? Because then I start thinking, well, in this case, I really love this. And in this case, I really love this. And under these circumstances, this person's amazing. Oh, favorite. I know it sounds terrible, but like Gorfang's pretty awesome if you ask me. D&D cool. I'll be a paladin. By God, I'll be incorruptible. Got flashbacks to Xena's raid gameplay and cringes. What? It was fun. Was it not fun running naked, though? It wasn't fun. I'm still playing Watchers of the Realms if you guys are playing. Like, I'm still very active in the guilds. I've gotten pretty far. I need to do some more streams where I'm actually playing Watchers of the Realm. Not sponsored. They actually offered to re-sponsor, and I was just like, how much of a meme do I want to be? Collecting. Oh, your gray pile is still fairly small. It'll get bigger. It's impossible. Wait, I'm curious. I don't know if I asked, but have you seen Tower of God? Are you asking me to look at what's in your pants? My goodness. Watches the Realm is hella fun. I think it is. I love it. I'm off to bed. Take care, Belm. Take care. Okay, so Ariel is another one of my favorite ones. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Who's my all-time favorite? Why does this have to be so hard? Why does this have to be so hard? Who's the Red Angel? Oh, it's one of the Primarchs of the Eater of the Worlds. I always know them as Red Angel because I can't say the other name very well. Red Angel. Someone knows this. Someone knows this. That is going to make me look less sad. Oh my goodness. I love the lore behind Red Angel. Yes, yes, yes. I love Angeron. How's it going? Hey, Kyle. I'm so glad that you like my tune. I'm very glad that you find my VTuber to be beautiful. The angry one. I feel the Red Angel so bad. I'm so angry on the inside. I tried watching 86 anime, but I found it disappointing, so I dropped halfway through season 1. No worries. No worries. Yeah. I don't know. I tend to like very angry characters. I think because like underneath the surface, I seem chill, but Xena's an angry panda underneath it all. Such a tragic backstory. I mean, I think maybe I identify with it. Xena, which chaos god would you fall to? I'm not sure. Which one do you think I'd fall to? There's a lot of angry characters, and yeah, there are. There's a ton. There's a ton. Oh goodness. Nah, Bra Black Templars is where it's at. Oh my goodness, we're getting off topic. We're getting off topic. Waifusssss. Waifus. Thanks again, Baron, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. You're so sweet. I really appreciate it, babe. Definitely going to help me with my move. I'm going to use that to get a coffee for my move. I have to buy so many boxes. Baron! Baron! Hi, Rags. Thank you so much for the 10. Thank you for the tenner, baby. Thank you for the... I'm not going to cry. No, today's not the day to break, Cena. Thank you so much. Ooh, I'm a cat. My favorite is Skull Taker. Skull Taker's a good one. Fell closely by Trade Lord. Oh my goodness. Tribe Stealer, Drake Crush, Horde Master, Gold Tooth. I like Gold Tooth. Pretty close. I like Horde Master too. It really depends. I think I identify a lot with Red Angel so much. That backstory. So much. Like, I was actually talking about it with Lacey Audio. She's part of the Spice Rack. I was actually telling her more of about what did she say? I cut it off once I hit 18. But she's like, you went through more between birth and 18. Thank you again for the tenner. Goodness. Now I can buy tape for all these boxes. One hell of a tangent. Nah, man, the reasonable Marines are top tier. I feel like Xena will either fall for. I could see the latter there, Binti. So I never say this right. Slanish. My mouth doesn't like to say that. Slanish. Sla. Like my Texas doesn't like to say that. Slanish. Strictly love Hina waifus? Yes. Strictly love Hina waifus is what we're talking about. And apparently Warhammer. Lacey Adeo. Oh my goodness. She's actually going to make that her official last name. I'm so happy. I love it. I love it. Lacey Adeo. Lacey Adeo. Yeah, she was like, you went through more to the age of like 18 than most people do their entire lives. Oh my god. Oh. Baron, thank you so much for the 5, baby. You don't have to like donate to talk. The chat's not going super fast. Please, if you need me to refund you, I can. Thank you for the 5, baby. Oh. Oh goodness. That second one was the part that was fun. Oh goodness. Thank you, baby. Is your favorite Trader Primarch? Is it? Love Hina is awesome, especially if you include all the movies in it as well. Yes. I was including the movies as well as the anime. Well, sorry, the manga. All of it. All of it. I think it's a really good series. I'm going to tell the truth. It's one of my favorites. I wouldn't put it up there as like top favorite. My top favorite anime of all time is a little bit. Thank you again, Theron. You're so sweet. I would say my overall favorite will absolutely, hands down, always be dun, dun, dun. It will 100% always be Cowboy Bebop. I'm sorry, but like Julia, love it so much. But Love Hina is good. Love Hina waifus, battle back and forth of hordes of Xena, Scrum and Trader Stop. Wait, what? Now I'm shouting blood for the blood gods, for the god skulls, for the skull throne while driving. Oh goodness, Aaron, be careful. I mistyped. All those words were a gold tooth's full name. Yes, no worries, baby, no worries. Oh goodness, I get so emotional when you guys don't have to donate. I very much appreciate it. You guys are so sweet though. Oh goodness. Why? Oh, my contacts are going to pop out. No, I said I wasn't going to break today. Honestly, my favorite that got me into anime was Fairy Tail. I like Fairy Tail. Sailor Moon's good too. Though Method ruined me on Sailor Moon forever. Take care, Spud. Take care. Oh, if you guys like Terraria, my ex and me were playing this game. It's called Code Keeper or Core Keepers. It reminds me a lot of Terraria. And like all the parts I like of Terraria, all the parts that I like reminds me of it. It's a good game, not bad. Glory to the World Eaters. But yeah, and I'm not sponsored. That's just me like legitimately like saying I played the game, I liked it. And you can play it for free, I think right now it's on early access. Splotch, you didn't have to do that. Oh my goodness, thank you for the Danish kroner. Thank you for the 50, babe. You're so sweet. Oh, I'm a cat. Guys, you don't have to donate. I appreciate it so much, but you do not have to. Thank you for that. That's so generous of you, baby. I appreciate it. My overall anime waifu would be Revi from Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon's a good one. Black Lagoon is a good one. Oh no, the Sailor Moon villains, guys. Tell me one day we need. You know what? I think Method's live streaming tomorrow. I love the dance. I love this. I have this dance, and I can also take the ears off of it. And then I have the sad. I have the sad. Thank you again, Splotch. You're so sweet. And then I have the this. It's so cute. It's adorable. And then I have a couple other faces that I can do that I never think to switch to, but I should. Um, yeah, I had my VTuber make this one. It's super cute. So happy. Um, oh goodness, Revi's awesome. Revi is good. I just wanted to get. I'm just starting to get into Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon's good, but they have some ridiculous monsters. I was making. I don't like to talk about my art. Anytime you guys like leave a comment about the art, a lot of times I'll just be like, I hope you liked my story, because I think the story matters way more, and that's what I spend more time on. I don't like to talk about the art not because I use AI art, but especially since I use AI art, I don't like to talk about the art of my thumbnails. Um, but I made this one AI generation, and I was showing it to Method, and I was like, "What type of monster girl is this?" And she goes, "Oh, it's a Sailor Moon monster of the week." And I was like, "What does that mean?" And then like she started showing me all the monsters, and I know the monsters, right? But I never thought about how ridiculous they were. We need to do a Sailor Moon monster of the week tier list. We need to. We need to. We need to do that. Top tier waifu. That's real fancy. The coolest thing my VTuber model can do is flex his pecs individually. I mean, that's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. No, I need to actually get the other videos done. Whenever I go to record this and I'm not live streaming because stuff goes wrong, but I got a naughty version of this VTuber model too. My rigger is amazing. I love Finferior. They're so sweet. I like that dude that helps Revi. Oh yeah, it has a little belly jiggle. And it has a belly jiggle. Oh, that's cute. I just finished watching Call of the Night. Call of the Night's a good one. It's like good food and drink. It takes time. Also, my favorite anime is Absolute Duo. Oh, that's cool. Do you like a guy with a great sense of humor? I I mean, so what someone told me it's demisexual, and some people tell me it's pansexual. I just have to be friends with you. That's it. I just have to get to know someone and become friends with them in order to get attracted to them. Little else, I've had guys that weren't really funny. I've had some guys that are super charismatic. I've had some guys that weren't charismatic, some that were. I do tend to go for more shy people, but I've also had some people that weren't shy. Like, I'm all over the place. We just have to like click and be good friends first. Friends matter more. And started cosplay way back. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Crap, did we finish going over? Oh yeah, Naru and Kitsune were the ones that we said were the worst from Love Hina. I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm shy at times. That's cool. That's good. It's a trait. All I can say is I never judge by appearance. I don't go off of appearance either. Legit. I can find something on anyone that I find cute. I've dated skinny. I've dated fit. I've dated fat. I've dated tall. I've dated short. Like, I dated almost every kind of ethnicity. I don't mind if someone's balding. If anyone ever makes fun of you for balding, that's when you tell them, well, also your tits are they're in a race against gravity, and gravity's gonna win. Call me when you're playing hacky sack with your nipples. I think balding's like I like signs of aging. Like, I'm beginning to get gray hairs. I like a couple. I don't have a ton. I dig them. I like seeing age on a person. It means usually that they're over bullshit. Usually, not always. Um, I love that joke. It's not a joke. It's true. Trying to find someone hard. It is. It is. It is exceptionally hard. I dated a girl who's a health nut. I've dated health nuts. I've dated couch potatoes. Like, I don't know. I don't have a type. My type is just someone that I can get along with. Someone like I will say a huge turnoff is like making fun of me when you don't know me. Like if you can't tell me my full legal name and you start making fun of me, chances are I won't say we'll never date, but like it's a huge turn off. Like I don't like someone who thinks they can clown on me when they haven't got to know me. That is something I'm not a fan of. On a military guy, I mean, it's a job. I don't judge people based off of their jobs killer. Now, is the military your personality trait? If you're only talking about being in the military all day long, I don't know. Like, there's nothing wrong with being in the military. I just view it as any other job. It's like being a it's like being a teacher. It's like being a mechanic. It's really like any other job. I have a gray hair patch since I was 18. I know a girl who had gray hair when she was in middle school. It's crazy. Crazy. It means that I don't mind signs of aging. I never understood people who are like, I can't date someone who's like balding. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. I do good jokes and watch comedy. That's cool, Ty. I agree with you on that. I feel like I look like a death guard. I mean, someone is into that. No matter what you look like, someone's into it. Like, and also looks change over time. We are all in a race to becoming wrinkly sacks of raisins sitting on a park bench reminiscing about our lives. So I can sit there and judge you based off of how you look now, or we can go have a fun adventure together. I know which one I'd rather do. My opinion on magicians, Ty. It's a job. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Also, hey, Casey. Agreed. It's better to know someone before you make jokes about them because you don't know how it'll make them feel. Like, yeah. Yeah. Adventure. Exactly. It's storming outside. Oh, I hope you like it. We are. We're all going to become wrinkly sacks. So I can sit here and worry about what you look like today, or we can like go have fun. Looks never mattered to me. Looks do not matter to me. And honestly, like the best people I've known were people who did not care about looks. I don't care if you are wearing designer clothes. I don't care how much money you have. I just care about like when the chips are down, will you be there? I care about having fun. I care about like can you roll with punches? Stuff like that. That's the stuff that matters. What do you think of old people who still look and act who still look? I don't care about looks whatsoever, but like I don't know. I guess to define what young means because some people who are young act more mature. I just like people who are cool. Like I don't put a lot of thought into it. I can't answer those questions. I feel like I'm Bilbo from Lord of the Rings 111. Do your knees hit the check engine light? Do they? I get to know the person first. You might become good friends or might be a couple. You never know. Wait, what? I get to know the person first. You might become good friends or might be a couple. You never know. That's cool, Ty. Um, would like would like to know you more. Wait, what? What me? Me? Oh, Xena's not dating anybody. Xena is not over her ex at all, remotely. I was told I look like Michael Rooker from The Walking Dead. I'm not sure who that is. I'm not good with the actors' names from there. I'm off to slumber. Good night, Minty. Mwah! I hope you get zonked out. I hope you get zonked. I'm probably crumb proud. Chaos for the fun of it. Exactly. I like chaos. You have a fantastic voice and you're a great artist. I'm glad that you like my stories. I tell a lot, the end part of my videos, I talk a lot about me, if you want to get to know me. But, or the lens that I allow, rather. You mean the walking angry people? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I could not remember Walking Dead. One day we were in VC on the Patreon server and I couldn't remember the Walking Dead. And I was like, yeah, there's a show that I really liked. I'm sitting there describing all of it, and like I kept saying the walking angry people. Hello, Wildcat. Welcome back, babe. So glad you're back. Merle. Oh, I liked Merle. Merle was a cutie. Merle was a cutie. I liked Merle a lot. Like the older guys. Do do do. I did remember. I was like, they were like zombies and they were going, "Arr, arr," and like they were chasing people. And there was the woman that had the baby and her son had to cut the baby out. And like the dad reappeared, but like she had already moved on and was dating someone else. And there was this and there was that. And then like Eclipse was like, "You mean?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the Walking Angry People." And he's like, "The Walking Dead?" To me, dead people are just angry. Apparently, I'm not smart. I'm not smart, guys. I'm a dingbat. I'm an absolute dingbat. Walking angry people. I'm mad. I'm mad at myself for that one. Um. Oh, goodness gracious. The walking angry people. I'm never going to get over that. You guys should shame me till the end of forever for that one. I do not deserve to live for having said that. So other than Makoto, who are we choosing? I know we're not choosing Naru or Kitsune. Who is the other one that we said that we would pick? Because Makoto just wins. Makoto has my heart. No, you are smart. Names are just Dr. Strong Suit. Someone said chaos. I'm in for some. Frankie! Thank you for the 10, baby. You didn't have to do that. Oh, I'm a cat. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much, Frankie. You absolute sweet pea. How are you? Welcome to the stream. No, guys, don't break me today. I will legit cry. Thank you for the 10. Oh, goodness gracious. If I get the chance to legitimately get to know you, Xena, I would be happy just to be your friend. I have lots of friends. I don't mind friends. Xena just should not date ever again. Still in therapy, and I will never rush a relationship after my ex. I'm glad you're in therapy. I love that. That's the sexiest thing someone can tell me, is that they are in therapy. Hell yeah. Here's to improving. Here's to self-improvement. Here's to getting better. Here's to making better choices. Could use a yandere girl right now for real. Oh my goodness. Hey, did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock jokes? He won the Nobel Prize. I love that. I love a good dad joke. That was good. I love some chaos. You know what we need to? I keep saying we're gonna bring back the 7 Days to Die server. I promise we are. I promise we are. They just did some updates, and so like the old mod pack doesn't fit it properly, and then I keep trying to fix it and it's not working. You're very pretty. I'm glad you like my VTuber model. I'm glad you think the VTuber model's pretty. I appreciate that. Jesus Christ. Which is funny because I'm Jewish. We need to play. Thank you again for the 10, Frankie. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Can't go wrong with a good dad joke. You can't. You can't. Oh my goodness. No, I think we're going to make this a... Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the $10, baby. You didn't have to do that. You so weepy. Ow, I'm a cat. New to the channel, you love my videos. Thank you. What kind of anime or games do you tend to lean towards? Action, horror, open world, RPG. I love animes with a good storyline. I'm not the biggest fan of horror, but I will stomach it if the storyline's really, really interesting. Like, I don't like easy to guess tropes, if that makes any sense. I love Cowboy Bebop. Love it so much. when it comes to games, I'm such a variety person. Depends on me. A lot of people think I like horror because I play 7 Days to Die, but I got into 7 Days to Die because of Minecraft. It felt like Minecraft with physics, and Minecraft has zombies. It's just not as scary. I don't actually like horror, but I will play horror to like torture myself. I love RPG games like Stuffed, and COD Zombies, and I do love League of Legends. So I'm scared to get back into it because I'll get absolutely addicted to it, and that's not okay for me. And then love, I've fallen in love with Monster Hunter. I've gotten so addicted. Civ 6, I have way too many hours in Civ 6. I'm so jazzed for Civ 7. I can't wait for that. I need to save up money for that. I need to save up money for that so much. But yeah, thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you. That's so generous. You do not have to donate. Goodness gracious. If you guys ever need a refund, feel free to ask. I will never judge. I understand. This is too much. Goodness great. Oh my goodness. I can actually like almost afford all the boxes for my move again. I have so much stuff I have to repack up. You're the giving tree, how much you support others around you. I suggest giving yourself more. Oh, no, I give myself plenty. I promise. I promise. I promise, Nile. Thank you. Gotta appreciate the small chats. Feels great that she actually sees our chat. Aw. What's your opinion on romantic comedies or anime? I mean, it just depends. I like a storyline. I like a good storyline. I don't like being able to guess what's going to happen. I don't like it's why I didn't finish some of my series on my channel because I want to go places that a lot of commenters would not like me to go. Um I don't like the happy ending for happy ending's sake. I love that like with my Lamia series where she dies in the end. Oh my god, the crap I got for killing her off. Oh my god. But I was like, but like if I just saved her, I would have been just saving her for story's sake, not because like it would have been an interesting ending. I don't know. Reveal your main on Hunter. Oh no, Ultra, no. I'm so addicted to it. Monster Hunter Wild Civ 6. It's gonna be so much fun. I know. I can't Civ 7. I can't wait for it. I love Civ 7. Olga's my favorite waifu since her intro. I love Olga. Also, thank you, Nakia. I love Olga. Olga feels the most like me, honestly. Why are you moving? I don't know if I want to personally, it's not for a bad reason at all. I don't know if I want to put that out there, the wild, wild world, Casey, but I'm sure you understand. Killed her off. What? Yeah, I have a Lamia series where the listener doesn't realize he has some sort of curse put on him, some sort of disease where every monster girl that comes near him turns yandere for him. They slowly go crazy and start causing all kinds of damage and hurting all kinds of things, including themselves. If they're around, not even if they're around him, just over time, they become obsessed with him. And then he ends up having to call another one of my characters a yandere vampire to have her syndicate. She's a mob boss. She's a yandere vampire mob boss. He calls a syndicate to come get get these girls. And I didn't reveal this, but they brainwashed them and then put them up for auction. That is how you got the auctioned leopard, actually. There's only 2 videos that aren't in universe. All of my videos connect with each other somehow. So, enter me, the Lamia that has, I'm actually a duchess, but I'm a bounty hunter. And I go off and I do please be safe. I do please be safe. Wait, what? Oh, understand. Yes, I will. Promise. So how to explain, the Lamia character then is hunting you down because like a bunch of monster girls are going missing and she thinks you are hurting them. Well, and by being in contact with you, she becomes obsessed with you. And when she realizes what's going on, she has to like hunt high and low to find the answer. And she ends up going home to her sister, who's the reigning queen of all the snake ladies, who is Method, by the way. And Method's like, I recognize that you're sick. Something's wrong with you. You've got to go. And so the Lamia girl like has to like run out of her kingdom, lest her sister kill her and you. And they try to find the solution. Well, they end up finding the solution because we meet up with the chimera that he originally dated that put the curse on him, who is Dream. And I guess I'm kind of giving spoilers on my own stuff, but anyways, yeah, I had to kill off the character because it made the most sense. It to get the antidote to save her when there wasn't enough time, she was already too far gone. Would have just been saving a character for character's sake, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So each should be your stories in a story, what monster itself, but part of a bigger whole. Maybe I thought about putting them in numerical order. I love your work. Um, I kind of do have them in numerical order. I kind of do, honestly. I did have to delete a bunch of them off. That's why I say kind of. I had to delete them off of YouTube, and now they're over on Patreon. But fun times. Fun times. Great. Now I have to go watch all of them. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. Honestly, it's such a great story. Wasn't expecting that to happen. I did start the season 2, which is her in the afterlife, and her way of working herself back to you. It's if you ever watched, I got the inspiration from another cartoon called All Dogs Go to Heaven, where he goes to heaven and he's not happy being there, and so he works his way back to Earth. So it's a similar thing. She's gonna have to work her way back to you. But so many people were so upset that I killed off one of my characters. I'm not allowed to kill off my characters. I think what I might start doing is putting the alternate ending on Patreon, like the ending I would have wanted, and just have the happy ending on YouTube because a lot of people just want the happily ever after. But life is not happily ever after, and um, I like to, I like to depict my stories as more like I don't know. I don't want to just make something happy for happy's sake. I would like to be your friend. Aw. I'm glad that you like my work, Casey, a lot. Hit me with some nostalgia. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh my goodness, I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh, Charlie, please remember down there's a world of used cars, single spies, broken dreams, and not all restarts, but it isn't over. Not for this rover. Let me be surprised. La da 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 da. Who played? Was it Dom DeLuise that played Itchy? Oh, and God rest the little girl, Anne Marie. God rest her soul. The girl, she was Ducky from what's it called? Land Before Time. What about Secret of the Nymph? Secret of the Nymph was a good one. People get attached to losing their favorite characters, kind of bad. For example, oh my god, Akama. Oh my gosh, people were so upset. Wait, really? Damn. Yeah, yeah. She was, and she had a very tragic death when her parents split up. Because she was a child voice actress, and she was actually very successful. Like she was only like 4 years old or something like that. Maybe 6 or 7. I don't think she made it to 10. The mom got custody, and the dad came in and did something terrible to her, and then did something terrible to himself. And I think that's why they didn't get the second Land Before Time out really quickly. Oh, thank you, Casey. Which Monster Girl characters appealed to you the most? Oh, Jesus. If I had to be a Monster Girl, or appeals to me the most. Can I pick 2? I'm so bad at favorites. Goblins and werewolves. I don't know. I like the chaotic energy of a goblin, and I don't know. I like being a little furry creature. I want a tail, and I don't know. I like that. Products, I haven't seen that one forever. Also, don't change your content because of some people get butt hurt. I mean, it's a being a content creator is a mix. You have to be able to appreciate the audience. Like, you guys made it to where I don't have to be in my old job where I had a boss who hit on me every day and said terrible things to me and would grab me from time to time, and I had to put up with it because I didn't have many other prospects. I remember the day I quit and I was like, I'd rather eat ramen noodles every night and tell stories that I love, that have inspiration based off of my real life, than to ever see your face again. That was a great feeling. So I, out of appreciation for the people who made it to where I can live my dream, I don't mind giving you guys something that you like that I don't hate. It's not that I hate it. That's why I'm considering doing alternate endings. So you guys can see the ending I would like to give it, but also I appreciate that you guys may not like that ending. I would like to see you as a vampire girl, zombie girl. I have a zombie girl audio. I have several. My vampire stuff does not do well at all. At all. I'm not going to say I'm never going to do it again. Oh, you grumpy chicken. He's such a grumpy dog. Goblin with lycanthropy would turn into a chihuahua at a full mood. I still want to get the Garchomp onesie. Oh my god, get that Garchomp onesie. It'd be so cute. Just be yourself. I am myself, baby. I'm myself in everything that I do. I would be a werewolf. Werewolves are cool. Yes, that is my Rocky. Also, thank you everybody who sends me gifts for him off of Throne. I need to put some more like big bones. He tears through bones. Oh my goodness. I do have a mummy girl, Kyle. I think at this point I have almost one of every kind of monster girl at least. I've also wondered where your shark girl one would have gone. I need to do. Okay? Shark girl. Are you talking about the one where like you were thrown to the bottom of the ocean and she's like messing with you, and then you get the charm thing to like make it to where she can't touch you and she lets you take off, and you're like gonna help her get free? Are we talking about that one where you control her? Yes, that one. I need to work on that one. That video didn't do stupidly well. And I try to like honor, like if a video is getting a bunch of views, like I hurry up and get that. I try to hurry up and get that done, or get those series out and whatnot. But that one I really like. Maybe I'll start doing some like side ones that I post on Patreon. I liked that idea. Hey, hello 100. I liked the shark. You like that idea? Wait, did you watch that one? I like the shark girl one. I need to get the part 2 out. What do you mean? Uh, what do you mean? She's the International Space Station right now. That was from another live stream for sure. Maybe she went to space. Oh, please do not put Shark Girl on space. Please don't do this to me. I haven't listened to a story of yours I haven't liked. Scared me a bit. You're overly passionate. Yandres are very intense. My yandres are a little bit too much me. A little bit too much me. I'm a psycho. Baby, I'm a psycho, just like you said I was. Uh, do it. Come on. It'll be brilliant. I'm not sending her. What about, I have a pirate queen. I do. That's an idea I want to throw out there. I do take ideas on Patreon. I have my pinned post right now as a bunch of ideas. I'm not going to guarantee I'll do them all, but I try to get through a lot of them. The ideas I tend to lean towards are ones that I can draw inspiration from my real life too. I love Yandere. I do a lot of Yandere audios. Nothing wrong with the Psycho Girl. There's a lot wrong with the Psycho Girl. If she's doing it right, there's a ton wrong with the Psycho Girl. But yeah, I take requests over on Patreon if you guys would like to give me ideas. I try to work my way through them. I can't get through all of them every month usually. If you want guaranteed, there is a tier for guaranteed to make sure I get it done. But I do try. To get y'all guys to work your ideas in where I can. Anywho, I just looked at the time. I I've got to message me on Discord. Are you on the, if you're on the Patreon server, you can ping me in one of the chats. Or there's also a ticket thing where you can submit a ticket if you want to, Casey. You have a pirate audio? I do. I have a couple of pirate audios. I sure do. I have a Samurai Girl one, Kyle. I sure do. It was funny, the shark girl in space. All right, I love you guys. I just looked at the time. I have got to hurry up. I have got to go pack. I have got to start packing so I can get this move going the way I want it to go. I am super, super excited. Oh, she's sweet, but oh, she's sweet, but a psycho, a little bit psycho, and now she's screaming, oh my, I love that. She's a cyclone. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in the next one.